Viewers and subscribers, welcome to my channel, Technical News Service. Here what we have for you in today's headline, May 16, 2023. Family seeks answers after Canadian woman dies while visiting husband in Jamaica. Dancehall artiste, Mad Dog 6, one of three found murdered in Mount Zion, St. James. Teen charged after gun attack on bus leaves woman dead and 6 injured. Also in the headlines, man shot and killed while in Old Harbour Bar. Police seize illegal ammo in St. Andrew. And, U.S. citizens urged to reconsider traveling to Jamaica. Please remember to drop a like on my video, share, comment and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be the first one to get notified when we drop a new video. Stay tuned for details. Now the news in details. Family seeks answers after Canadian woman dies while visiting husband in Jamaica. The family of a Canadian woman is seeking answers after her trip to Jamaica to visit her husband on their wedding anniversary ended tragically. Jada Pauline Whitehead, a 28-year-old school board employee from Toronto, Ontario, died in Shearers Heights in Portland Cottage, Clarendon on Saturday after a reported domestic dispute with her husband, a fisherman from the community. She had arrived in the island 2 weeks prior to her death. Whitehead's aunt, Evelyn Fox, told Canada's Global News that her niece had gone to Jamaica to celebrate her one-year wedding anniversary with her husband. Whitehead was only supposed to be in Jamaica for 2 weeks but had extended her trip, the aunt said. Fox, who described her niece as a free spirit and a beautiful person, said the family is shocked at the tragic turn of events. She was just somebody that you love to have around you, Fox told Global News. Very, very beautiful person, and very giving. So I guess we're all in shock. Police said that sometime last Friday, Whitehead and her husband reportedly had a dispute which got physical. It is alleged that a fan was thrown at the Canadian, and her head slammed into a wall. Whitehead reportedly left the home and went to stay at her friend's house in the same community. While there, her friends reportedly advised her to visit the hospital. However, Whitehead expressed that she did not wish to go and refused to report the incident to the police. Police said that while at the house on Saturday, Whitehead went to sleep sometime after 3 p.m. Her friends observed that her head was swollen and tried to convince her to visit the doctor, but she refused. Further reports indicate that around 5:30 p.m., the friends returned home and discovered Whitehead lying in the same position they left her. They realized she was not moving and reported the matter to the Lionel Town Police Station. The police responded and saw Whitehead's lifeless body lying face down on a bed. She was clad in a white t-shirt and blue short jeans pants. Swelling was observed on the face and neck and she had what appeared to be blood stains on her hand. The body was transported to the Lionel Town Hospital, where Whitehead was confirmed dead. Whitehead's husband has since been taken into custody pending investigations. Meanwhile, Whitehead's aunt told Global News that the situation was difficult to grasp, and that the family was anxious for answers. Dancehall artiste, Mad Dog 6, one of three found dead in Mount Zion. Mad Dog 6, a member of the popular Six Clan, is the latest member of the dancehall industry to become a victim of gun violence. The emerging talent was one of three men whose bullet-riddled bodies were found by police a few days ago in Mount Zion, St. James. The DJ, who hails from Montego Bay, is best known for Temper Problem featuring Six Boss Squash, as well as efforts with Chronic Law, Shackstar and Daddy One. A former member of the Six crew, top flight DJ Chronic Law wrote a poignant tribute to Mad Dog 6 on Monday when news began to circulate on social media. Words can never explain how this unpredictable world makes me feel. If I never you, me get styling from jailhouse days, you push my music round the world and Jamaica. You help me spread my wings inna the road, Chronic Law wrote. Mad Dog 6 was one of three men whose bullet-riddled bodies were discovered by residents in the middle of a road in Mount Zion on May 13. Another victim has been identified as a popular footballer, Damar Biter Doman, a former Roosevelt High footballer. Police investigators said that they were lured to the area and killed by individuals they went to meet. The bodies were then dumped in the middle of the road. One of the men was clad in green shorts and sported a low-cut hair, while the two others were wearing jeans shorts and sporting cornrow hairstyle. The death of the three men pushed the murder tally in the parish to 64 since the start of the year. At least 10 people have been killed in St. James in the last 6 days. A state of emergency has been declared for the parishes of St. James, Hanover and Clarendon in response to a surge in criminal activities in these parishes. Teen charged after gun attack on bus leaves woman dead and 6 injured. A 17-year-old boy was charged with murder, 6 counts of wounding with intent, shooting with intent, being in possession of a prohibited weapon, being in possession of prohibited ammunition, and using a prohibited weapon to commit a felony following an incident in Seaview Gardens, Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11. Police said the attack took place on Friday, April 21. The teenager was charged with the murder of 40-year-old Marsha Saunders, a higgler of Friendly Avenue, Central Village, St. Catherine, and the shooting and injuring of 6 other persons. Reports from the Hunts Bay police are that at about 3:30 p.m., the teen and another man armed with handguns boarded a bus along the mentioned roadway and opened gunfire, hitting Saunders and 6 other persons. The teen was subsequently arrested in April and charged on Monday, May 15 after he was positively pointed out on an identification parade. His court date is being finalized. Government imposes SOEs in 3 parishes. Prime Minister Andrew Holness Tuesday announced a 14-day state of public emergency (SOE) for the parishes of Hanover, St. James and Clarendon, as the authorities move to deal with an upsurge in criminal activities. We must come together as a nation to fight against criminality. I urge every citizen to share information and fully cooperate with the security forces. Together, we can make Jamaica a safer place, Holness said. The SOE enables the security forces, including the JDF, to conduct targeted operations aimed at disrupting and dismantling criminal gangs and their networks, as well as preventing serious crimes. In December last year, Holness reimposed SOEs in several parishes, citing increased criminal activities and a threat to property and, in some instances, public disorder. St. James and Clarendon were among those parishes. National Security Minister, Dr. Horace Chang, is urging citizens to regard the enhanced security measures as an opportunity to join the fight against criminality. We call upon every citizen, not just those living in the affected areas, to support these security measures. By standing united, we will win the war on guns, gunmen, and gangs, Chang said. The government statement said that Governor General Sir Patrick Allen, acting on the advice of the Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson and the Chief of Defence Staff, Rear Admiral Antoinette Weems Gorman, authorised the declaration of the SOEs for an initial period of 14 days, commencing at 12:01 a.m. on Tuesday, May 16. The Clarendon Police Division has witnessed a significant increase in murders and shooting incidents, with a 6,736 increase in murders and a 419 increase in shooting incidents as of May 14, compared to the same period last year. This necessitates the declaration of a state of public emergency, said Anderson. He said regarding the St. James Division, although experiencing a decline in murders by 27%, the parish still had the highest number of murders across all police divisions, with a total of 69 recorded. The division also had the 4th highest number of shooting incidents, with 34 incidents during the same period last year. The Hanover Division witnessed the highest increase in murders, with a 75% rise as of May 14, compared to the same period in 2022, the police commissioner added. The Chief of Defence Staff said that, the JDF Jamaica Defence Force stands behind the recommendation for the declaration of a state of public emergency, covering the parishes of Hanover, St. James, and Clarendon. We are committed to working closely with the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF to secure our nation. Jamaica has recorded 409 murders so far this year as compared with 489 for the comparison period last year. There have been 336 shootings so far this year as against 389 last year. Continuing the news. Man shot dead in Old Harbour Bar. The police in St. Catherine have launched an investigation into the fatal shooting of 35-year-old Colin Alexander. Alexander was shot and killed while at a bar along West Street in Old Harbour, St. Catherine. It is reported that the victim was approached by an unidentified man, who fired several shots hitting Alexander to the head and upper body. He was taken to the Spanish Town Hospital where he died from his injuries. The police have yet to establish a motive for the killing. Police seize illegal ammo in St. Andrew. 25 rounds of illegal ammunition were seized by the police in St. Andrew. It is reported that a team of cops conducted operations on Little Q Avenue on Sunday afternoon. The property was searched, and a bag containing 25 assault rounds was found at the back of the premises. No one was arrested in relation to the seizure. Investigations are ongoing. U.S. citizens urged to reconsider traveling to Jamaica. The United States is urging citizens to reconsider traveling to Jamaica due to crime situation in the Caribbean country and also prohibited government personnel from traveling to many areas due to increased risk. In a travel advisory, the U.S. State Department has given the island, the sixth most popular Caribbean cruise destination, with roughly 1.66 million visitors annually, a Level 3 warning of the 4-tier system, with only Level 4, do not travel, considered a more urgent warning. The travel advisory of a Level 3, reconsider travel was first advised for Jamaica in early 2022. But while this new update maintains that advisory, it expands on the discussion of types of crime and specific regions of the country where more crimes are recorded to give travelers the most detailed information to make their travel decisions. According to the U.S. State Department, violent crimes, such as home invasions, armed robberies, sexual assaults, and homicides, are common. It said sexual assaults occur frequently, including at all-inclusive resorts. Local police often do not respond effectively to serious criminal incidents. When arrests are made, cases are infrequently prosecuted to a conclusive sentence. Families of U.S. citizens killed in accidents or homicides frequently wait a year or more for final death certificates to be issued by Jamaican authorities, Washington said. It said emergency services and hospital care vary throughout the island, and response times and quality of care may vary from U.S. standards. The homicide rate reported by the government of Jamaica has for several years been among the highest in the Western Hemisphere, the advisory said, adding that U.S. government personnel are prohibited from traveling to the several areas, from using public buses, and from driving outside of prescribed areas of Kingston at night, into Jamaica, saying, this includes stray rounds, shells or empty casings. The penalties for carrying firearms and/or ammunition, even inadvertently, are severe, and can include lengthy prison sentences. Jamaica has recorded 409 murders so far this year as compared with 489 for the comparison period last year. There have been 336 shootings so far this year as against 389 last year. That's the end for today's news. Please remember to drop a like, share, comment, also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell to continue getting news update.